Conversion between Celsius and Fahrenheit is often required in automotive applications. The conversion formulas for these scales require entering the known temperature value into the formula to solve the unknown temperature value. For the first formula, notice how the degrees Fahrenheit is isolated. This means if you know your temperature in degrees Celsius, you substitute it into here, and computing the right side should give you the equivalent in degrees Fahrenheit. In this formula, we have degrees Celsius isolated. This means if you know your temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, you substitute it into F, and you find your equivalent in degrees Celsius. Let's take a look at two problems where we use these formulas. In the first of two problems, a cooling system thermostat is rated at 90.5 degrees Celsius. Convert this temperature value to Fahrenheit. Let's begin by determining which of these two formulas we use. Since we're given the degrees Celsius, and the first formula has degrees Fahrenheit isolated, that's the one we use. So we write down degrees F is equal to our Celsius reading of 90.5 degrees Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. Let's use our calculator. 90.5 times 1.8 plus 32. We end up getting 194.9 degrees Fahrenheit. And because this calculator in particular follows the order of operations, you can easily substitute these values and you'll get an output that's accurate. Let's move on to question 2. A thermocouple is being used to measure the outside temperature of a catalytic converter. The multimeter reads 784 degrees Fahrenheit. Convert this temperature value to Celsius. The second formula has degrees Celsius isolated, so this is the one we'll be using. We have degrees Celsius is equal to our temperature reading in Fahrenheit, which was 784, and be cautious of those parentheses, you do want to include them. So open up the parentheses, 784, take away 32, close the parentheses and divide by 1.8. And again, if you have a scientific calculator, this shouldn't be a problem. So open parenthesis, 784, take away 32, divide by 1.8. Now, if you do not have a scientific calculator, you do want to follow the order of operations, so you do want to compute this part first, then divide by 1.8. We end up with an output of 417.7 repeating. To make things simple, we'll round to one decimal place, so 417.8 degrees Celsius.